I'm Dr. Uche, a practicing physician who's been coaching others to write and publish their biographies since 2013. The first autobiographies I brought to publication were for my dad and granddad, and those took more than 5 years and lots of mistakes. On this channel, I will show you the tools I use to perfect the process so that you can have your biography done in 6 months or less without the delays and mistakes. Remember to subscribe and share with your friends. Let's dig in.
Let me guess. Maybe you don't think you want to write for yourself yet, but there's somebody special in your life you really think their story needs to be written and published. A parent, a grandparent, an aunt, and uncle, somebody who you think has so much to share with the family and the world. That is valid too. What if they don't care to write and you're thinking of how to get this to happen? That's a hard one, but here I'm going to tell you some tips today. Stay tuned. So, how do you convince a family member to write? You see the strength in their story, but you can't get them to agree to get it done. Perhaps you're even willing to do it for them. You just need them to give you the information. Let me give you a few things. You might want to write this down, okay? So a few questions you want to ask them, you want to think about, and that can help you convince, I think, most people to write their story. Here are a couple of questions. I'm actually reading this from a publication of mine, just so you know. This book is available on Amazon. How to Write Your Family Biography, Great Questions to Use in Gathering Family History. So it's not rocket science, but I wrote down some thoughts here. You can write them down and you can ask your family member. And if you get lots of yeses, that's one way to convince them, okay? Here's one. Are there accomplishments you are particularly proud of that would be inspiring to read about? Here's another one. Was there a unique situation you survived or experienced, such as a war, a pandemic, or a major technological breakthrough? Think about the COVID-19 pandemic and what your grandchildren might learn reading about your experiences in 2020, for example. Or think about experiencing the turn of the millennium in 2000. Here's another question. Were there notable blessings in your life in the form of people or situations? Number 4, are your children growing up in a different part of the world than you did, with different life experiences? Number 5, did you lose parents early in life? And do you perhaps have children of your own, nieces or nephews who never got to meet their grandparents? That's a good one. Another one, are there people now deceased who inspire or motivate you in a very notable way? And if so, would you like to honor their memory? Another one, even if you do not have a great interest in family history, is there any chance that younger family members might benefit from what you write down in your lifetime? And a final one, are you bothered by the possibility that you and or a respected family member might live and die without any documentation of your life history for descendants to read someday? Bingo! Here are some questions, my friends. I think that if you use these questions, you can convince most people as to the importance of getting their story written. What do you think? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video.